A demonstration is planned this weekend in downtown Montreal, calling attention to US immigration enforcement known as ICE and expressing solidarity with demonstrators in Minneapolis following another deadly shooting. The demonstration, called ICE Out MTL, will take place outside the US consulate on St. Catherine Street this Sunday at 1 p.m. Joining us now is Michael Lipset, a Montreal resident originally from Minnesota and one of the organizers of the demonstration. Michael, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Starting off, what prompted you to organize this demonstration right now?
What prompted me to organize this demonstration right now was a feeling of overwhelm, and also a feeling of solidarity. Originally, having been from the Twin Cities, having lived for many years just less than a kilometer from where Alex Preddy was murdered, knowing the neighborhood where Renee Good was murdered, seeing the ways in which people are mobilizing in opposition to ICE in my hometown and the inspiration it's bringing to people, not just across the US, but around the world. And understanding that the louder the voice that there is in opposition to ICE, to authoritarianism in the US, to the Trump administration, to dictatorial regimes all over the world, the better off we will all be. And so took it upon myself, realizing that I am a Minnesotan in Montreal, and this speaks very closely to my identity and where I'm from. Took it upon myself to be the person to at least get the ball rolling. And it was really hopeful for me to see the ways in which people have jumped on board and supported and shared the call for action, and knowing now also that it's just the first of a handful of other actions that will be unfolding across the city in the coming weeks.
You mentioned, getting the ball rolling with this demonstration. What message are you hoping it sends to, whether it be US authorities or here in Canada?
The message that we hope to send is that the ICE organization needs to be abolished. It needs to be removed from all American cities. Their stated goal of immigration and customs enforcement has clearly gone by the wayside as they continue to erode the First, Second, Sixth Amendment rights of Americans, the civil liberties of civilians and citizens, but also folks who are in the U.S. legally according to U.S. law, that can't stand. Not only can it not stand, but if they choose to continue down that path, they will face opposition from the people who have invested their entire livelihoods in this idea of the United States, as well as people who no longer live in the U.S. and people who never lived in the U.S. but understand the ways in which action taken in the U.S. can have an impact north of the border here in Canada, can have an impact around the world.
Michael, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.